Hello everyone, welcome back to Sip and Review. My name is Chantel, and today I will be doing a commentary on Put a Ring on It, Season 1, Episode 4, Open to the Process. Before I get started, do not forget to subscribe. Give this video a like by hitting that thumbs up and hit the bell to be notified whenever I post a new video, and you may also comment down below. So, let's begin. The episode starts out with Dr. Nicole talking to Ashley in Hollywood. Now, Hollywood said the same thing that I thought to myself. I would have left him too, given the fact that he got cold feet and he called off the wedding, which shows me that he understands the pain that he has caused her, and he knows that he was wrong for calling off the wedding like that. So Ashley said that she's angry at herself because she stayed with Hollywood after he broke her heart, and Dr. Nicole said that Ashley has to make the decision whether or not to forgive herself for staying with Hollywood after he's done this to her. So we move on to the next scene where Hollywood goes on his date with Passionate. So Hollywood noticed that Passionate was tall, and Passionate asked him what's her height problem. Hollywood told her no, he liked climbing trees. LOL. So Passionate asked, so I'm a tree now? Passionate said that she prefers to be a palm tree. She's also from Louisiana, St. Martinsville, country girl. So Passionate has a 7-year-old daughter, and so they started to play Jenga, and Hollywood's the freaky of guys. If you notice, he's always making freaky remarks, so which is in a playful way. And that's just his personality, as I can see. So we move on to the scene with Tamika and Vince. Vince is on his date with Jazzy. So Jazzy is a radio personality, and she has her own show. Vince said that the only thing that he's lacking at home is that Tamika don't trust him. Now, tell the truth, Vince. She doesn't trust you because you cheated on her. And yeah, he's going to be in the doghouse when he gets home because Tamika was not feeling the fact that her man was going on a date with another woman. She was very upset to see him leave with Jazzy. Now, Dr. Nicole pulled up to have her check-in session with Vince and Tamika. So this is when Dr. Nicole asked them what's their biggest problem. Tamika said that communication is the biggest problem in their relationship. So Vince is upset with Tamika because she entertained his ex that slid into her DMs. Shaking my head. Jeez Louise, Tamika. Get over it or break up with him. That happened 2 years ago, girl. Now, on the date, Jazzy and Vince was talking, and Vince was telling her about how, Tamika doesn't trust him, but what he left out was the fact that the reason why Tamika don't trust you is because you cheated on her, you had the side piece, calling the phone or whatnot. So that's the real reason why. Okay, so she has a reason for feeling insecure, because she does not trust him. That's where the insecurities come from. I'm moving on to Shay and Michael. Michael is making a drink, and Shay asked him what's going on tonight like that for you to be making us a drink. So Michael's son is 12 years old, and he looks just like his dad, guys. So now Shay needs to prepare herself to become a stepmom because Michael said his son is going to be staying there for a while longer this time. So now you need to know Shay. Shay said that she's not comfortable with him staying there longer. So Shay, you got to get over it. Now his son comes as a package deal. If you gonna love the man, you got to love his kids. You have to accept them all. Now Shay also said that the summer is fine, but not permanently for his son to come over. Now, she said the reason for that is because she had a problem with them not being able to be private as they wanted to. She liked going on private dates without having that third wheel. Shay also said that if his son lived with them long term, that would be another conversation because it would be a deal breaker for her. Now, how are you going to marry this man if you can't fully accept his son? That's what I'm not understanding. You know, you said it's going to be a deal breaker for you, but you have to accept that son because most likely that man, he's going to choose his child over you. So, and that's on period. So, Shay also said that she would much rather him to stay at home with his mom. Wow. Shaking my head. So it's time for Michael to go on this date with Whitney. So Shay says she wants Whitney to keep her hands off her man on their date because she is not feeling that, of course. You know, the girls get jealous when their man go on a date. Especially Shay. We've noticed that Shay has a jealousy streak. So, now he was talking to his date Whitney. Michael's discussing his son, you know, and you know what he wants out of a relationship. So Michael told Whitney about his son, and Whitney said that she's okay with him having a son. So she got her some cool points for that, you know. Michael was very pleased with that statement. And Michael went on to tell Whitney how Shay ghosted him. And, you know, Whitney said that, you know, how she felt about Shay ghosting him, which not good about that. So now we move on to the scene with the fellas. The fellas meet up to kick it and touch bases on what happened on their dates. Now, attraction, the guys talking about attraction, and of course I agree that is a must. You must be attracted to the person first. So, you know, with their physical appearance, that's where it starts at. So, Michael said that he gives Whitney an 8.5 out of 10. That's what he rated his date with Whitney. He said that she reminds him of Shay. Also, he also said that he's never felt the way that he feels for Shay with any other woman. Excuse me. He also said that she's the love of his life. But Whitney is also a temptation. That's what Michael said about his date with Whitney. Now, Hollywood told Ashley that he wanted a threesome, and Ashley told him that she'll give him a threesome by straightening out one side of her hair and wear the other side curly. Laughing my ass off. Right, Ashley. No damn sharing your man, and I'm not one for that either. So, I totally agree with her on that. I'm not down with the threesomes as well. Now, his other fantasy is to do it with a little person. That's what he said, because he wants to be able to spin her around and flip her any type of way he wants to. So, Vince thought about having sex with a little person as well. That's what he told Hollywood and Michael. So, now Hollywood said if he tells Ashley about that fantasy, she might dump him, and you damn skippy. She might just dump you after that. So, the final group meeting with Doc. Okay, so they're on their final group meeting with Dr. Nicole. Hollywood said that his date was pretty and tall. That's what he liked about his date. And he joked about how he had to stretch his arms just to hug her, laughing my ass off. So, Ashley said that her date with Andre was really nice. He was pleasant and forthcoming and forward, and they had a good time. Hollywood was giving her date the thumbs up. Her date the thumbs down. So that's how Hollywood felt about Ashley's date when she was describing what happened. Now, he pretended to be checking the time when Dr. Nicole called him out on it. Shaking my head, Hollywood said that he's tired of this. He wants Ashley to be happy. Okay, good, Hollywood. Now, Tamika said that her date was cute and he had corny jokes. There was no spark. She thought of Vince the entire time while on her date. Now, the question was, how was Vince's date with Jazzy? Now, Vince said that it was pretty weird because she came to the house while he was having a conversation with Tamika. And we also know that Tamika was on 10. She did not appreciate that at all. So, Michael and Shay. So, Shay's date with Peyton. Shay said she liked Peyton. Now, Mike said that Whitney was gorgeous. And Shay be killing me softly, honey. Shay was rolling her eyes the entire time that he was discussing his date. So, and Mike said that he's changed phone numbers with his date. What the world? What you exchange phone numbers with her for? And you already have a woman at home. So Mike and Whitney were texting back and forth. This is what Michael told the group, which was also out of line. I feel like that he was being very disrespectful by texting another woman. Now, he said that Whitney asked him on another date. Child by. So, Dr. Nicole asked Michael did he go out on another date with Whitney, and he said no. Thank goodness. So, the episode ended with the question was, does anyone want to go on a second date with their blind dates? And we will find out on the next episode, guys. And I will see you on the next commentary. I'll put a ring on it on episode 5. And thank you for watching. You all have a blessed day. Bye now.